before skipping to the shiny encounter, I would like to explain some things about this hunt.
Oh! I'd rather not talk about this one.
Hi guys, once again here with another Colosseum shiny, this time with Mareep at 16,250 Mareep seen. So a bit of backlog already done, but so really crazy. This is actually my first Colosseum shiny from the e-reader trio. Very exciting. This is also a very special video featuring 3 amazing people that helped me make this possible. TheJansenMan, SirToastyToes, and Force Master. I'll let them take it away for this first part of the video. So take it away, guys.
The e-reader is unique among Nintendo peripherals for being compatible with multiple consoles at once. While connected to the Game Boy Advance titles such as Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the device uses the standard GBA to GBA link cable, which connects via a pass-through port on the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Player. On the Game Boy Advance SP, where the cartridge slot is nowhere near the link cable port, it simply uses the link cable port on top of the console instead. GameCube titles have their own link cables for connecting to Game Boy Advance systems, with a standard GBA link cable on one end and a GameCube controller port connection on the other. In order to use the e-reader in GameCube games, you must first connect it to controller port 2 on the GameCube. Talking to this lady in the card e-room, you can download a program onto the storage on the e-reader that allows you to scan in each card. Pokemon Colosseum's card reader program has a few different variants as well, featuring different Pokemon such as Volbeat or Shroomish, or the protagonist Wes.
In order to unlock the trainers with the special shadow Pokemon Togepi, Mareep, and Scizor, you will need to battle a number of VR trainers. This is done in the card e-room, which is located left of Fenix Stadium and can only be accessed in the Japanese version of the game. Once you've completed the main game, you can come here and scan in special e-reader cards to unlock these battles. In total, you will battle with 25 trainers. However, there are only 20 cards to scan, separated into 4 groups of 5, with each group having a color to identify them: red, blue, yellow, and green. Once you've battled all 5 of the trainers in any of these colors, a special 6th trainer will appear. This final battle is a little different, as your team won't be healed before the battle, and they have some of the strongest Pokemon that are found here. Once all 25 trainers have been defeated, you'll be thrown back to the card e-room, where a new trainer will be waiting for you. This trainer will have the special shadow Pokemon Togepi, Mareep, or Scizor, depending on the difficulty of the trainers you fought. Once you've caught the shadow Pokemon, you can scan each of the cards again to re-battle the 25 trainers at a higher difficulty and unlock the other shadow Pokemon. The Pokemon you fight in these battles can reach level 43 for the easy difficulty, level 51 for normal, and finally level 60 for the hard difficulty. In addition, the special trainers of each color will also have some legendary Pokemon on hard difficulty. Despite all of this, these battles are fairly easy, considering you can only access them in the post-game when you should already have a well-rounded team, and you'll also have access to the trade function if your team isn't up to the challenge. One final note, the green VR trainer Niena on normal difficulty will have a Shedinja, so you may need to plan around this in order to avoid getting stuck by the Wonder Guard ability.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Jansen. I'm going to show you exactly what these Colosseum e-reader cards look like. So first off, just to give a little bit of background, as I'm sure you've probably already heard, there are 4 packs in total. So there is the red pack, which I have laid out here. There is the yellow pack, the blue pack, and the green pack. So these were all obviously exclusively sold in Japan. And yeah, they specifically work with the Japanese version of Colosseum. And you can use these to use that e-reader battle mode in that Japanese version that also unlock the extra shadow hunts. So first things first, this is the red pack, and you can see that they all have trainers on them, specific trainer types, and they all have Pokemon on them, and there are some that are grayed out. So for example, let's take a look at this one. The card number 1 for draw, obviously she has a Ralts, a Sentret, and then you can see that there are 2 Pokemon grayed out. One looks like a Corphish, the other one, not entirely sure what that is. Obviously, it's going to be that Pokemon, the same Pokemon every time. However, I think in the medium and hard levels, they could have evolved versions of these Pokemon. So, as I mentioned, there is an easy mode, a medium mode, and a hard mode that you'll have to complete basically all of these trainers in each mode to unlock the Togepi, Mareep, and Scizor, respectively. So you can see, obviously, here's the red pack. So we've got 5 trainers per pack. And then we also have an additional Colosseum card for every pack. So this is the Pyrite Colosseum. You use these to change the layout, or essentially the Colosseum of the battles that you fight for these trainers. So that's the red pack. Okay, there's the yellow pack. Numbers 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, as well as the Colosseum card for this pack, which looks like that is the Deep Colosseum, I believe. So there is 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And there's the Colosseum card. Looks like that's just the Under Colosseum. So we have 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And of course, the final Colosseum card, which is Realgum Tower Colosseum. And also, in addition to these cards, there were also 2 promo cards that came out. I believe they were in specific magazines, or I know one of them was. But we have 2 promo cards, one of which is promo card number 1, which is Bit. And then promo card number 2, which is Gaku. So that's some interesting Pokemon on their teams. And again, these are just purely promotional cards, so you do not have to fight these trainers in order to unlock the additional Shadow Pokemon. So these are just purely additional, just promo cards that you can scan in and also fight. So yeah, that is those are the Colosseum cards, e-reader cards in a nutshell. And just to kind of give you a little bit of a background on how I obtained these. So normally, if you go out on eBay and you go, you do a search for these cards, you're going to look at, probably packs or either a total collection of these cards at upwards of $1,000. So what I did was I used Japanese proxy sites, which are going to be, Bai, Sendico, stuff like that. I specifically use Sendico because it does bring in, it uses, it goes and searches multiple auction houses, so like Yahoo Auction, Bai, Japanese Mercari, and a couple other sites. So what I did was I went through Sendico and I probably checked at least every other day on certain packs, and so I actually searched for specific packs, whether that's the green pack, the yellow pack, the blue pack, or the red pack. And I wanted to use these cards, so I specifically went after open packs. So you can actually get sealed packs, which are going to be a little bit more. They're a little bit more rare, but they are out there. People do sell them sealed. So if that's something you're interested in, you can definitely go for that. But obviously keep in mind it's going to be a lot more expensive. But I specifically wanted to use these cards so that I can actually scan them and do these hunts someday. So I went for the open ones, and that usually, and this was, I think this was about a year ago. I went or maybe a year and a half ago, but I spent probably about anywhere from $100 to about $130 USD on each individual pack opened, of course. So it was the full red pack opened for about, like $120, $125, somewhere in there. So that's about what I spent per pack. So I ended up spending about, anywhere from like $400 to $500 for all of them together opened, including the promotional cards. The promotional cards by themselves are very cheap. I think I maybe paid about $10 for each one of these. One of them actually came with the promotional CD, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the promotional cards themselves aren't going to be very expensive because they don't, they're not necessary for the entire collection. But yeah, that's essentially what you can kind of expect. Now, I'm sure prices may have gone up since I bought these, but if you are wanting to go after them, I would highly recommend going and searching Japanese sellers and using the Japanese proxy sites. So yeah, if you have any other questions about maybe obtaining these cards at all, feel free to let me know. I can answer questions to the best of my ability. So yeah, that's about it for me. Thanks.
Thank you again, guys. Actually, really, really awesome stuff. So please give them any sort of follows, whether it's on their Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, whatever it is that they actually use, because they all use different platforms, of course. Now I'm here to talk about the actual reset itself. So the 3 resets for Mareep, Togepi, and Scizor once set up are some of the fastest resets in Colosseum. All of these guys clock at about 2 minutes per reset, with the right prep, of course. Also, each trainer is literally 2 steps away from the PC. For Mareep's reset specifically, all you really need is a good Earthquake user, hence why I was able to use a big variety of Pokemon in each of the screens. So just showing off. Once you do Earthquake to KO both Pokemon in the opponent's team, the trainer takes out Mareep and just chuck a Master Ball. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was actually, I don't know, pretty big video, like in the sense of like just a little project here I made. And again, this has been kind of in the making, so for actually a really long time since I set this up. And again, these save files are going to be available for you guys as well. Of course, I don't expect you guys to spend that much money for the cards themselves. But if you do, cool. You know, I would love to have them myself eventually, but. Of course, like, you know, they're available in the Discord as well for the save files if you have like a unmodded Wii and everything. But yeah, huge shout out to these 3 amazing fellas, Jansen, SirToasty, and Force Master. So I hope you guys enjoy. Bueno, señora, muchísimas gracias por la paciencia que tengo eso. Todavía estoy intentando sacar la información de... ¿Está en que la puedo poner? Espera por un rato más. Gracias, voy a escuchar un poco de música mientras que intente sacar esta información. Permítanme, por favor. We got it! We got it! Yeah! Oh, God! No! I just put the person on hold! Wait! We just got it! We just got it! There's no way! Oh my god! No! Look at how pink it is! Hold on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. It's the second one. It's the second one. Yeah, it's the second one. And it's, hold on, let me just go back here. Oh, it's this one. This one right here. Oh. Okay. Let me go back here. Oh my god! Oh my god! We got it! And it was with the Metagross! With the Metagross file! Oh my god! Look at it! It's so fluffy looking. It's like cotton candy. Oh my god. There's no way. Right after Solid, the day after. Actually insane. Alright guys, so we're here. Oh my goodness. I can't handle this. Like, day right after Swablu, at least in real time here when I'm doing this footage. I can't believe it. It's just, it's unreal. Unreal. And then again, very exciting with this collab video that we're doing here. So actually very happy. I've had this planned for like a long time. I just so happened to get one of the e-readers like pretty late in my Colosseum journey. But here we go. And I have a name for her. I have a name for her actually. I already thought of. So very exciting. Look how big she is. Oh my goodness. Yes. We're naming you Sugar. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And here's Sugar! She looks so tiny! Alright, and here's Muffin. Sugar and Muffin. Sugar and Muffin. Look at it! It's a float ball. No, Sugar! Look! I'm so sorry. Sugar! No! Here we go. There we go. Look at Sugar. So pretty. Oh, makes it. Oh. Actually, I think this is one of the very few shinies that's very. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, it's basically the same shiny as from Colosseum. So very loyal to the Colosseum. I mean, to the OG here. So very regular low tech. And here's Sugar. Oh my god. Oh, that is actually pretty. Very happy with it. Alright. Right after Swablu. I can't believe it. It actually matches. Like, yeah, two fluffy mons here. Sugar and Cielo and Kitty now, so let's go ahead and check. And like mild. Yeah, so this one is actually one of those that it's from the e-reader. So I just as a little explanation, since it's the DLC from back then, so they're not, so this one actually, you can do all the resets you want. It's gonna be the same exact nature. So so Mareep is just always wired to be mild. And then as far as the IVs, this one's actually really easy. I don't even have to check. The IVs on this thing are all throughout the whole, all the IVs are 0. Just 0 IVs. Just in every single stat. So, which is kind of just a really funny thing about the way that e-reader ones are. So yeah, obviously it's like, oh, let's hope for good IVs. Nope. 0 IVs all around. So, but this was such a project. Thank you so much to the 3 Gigachads who made this possible here, with Force Master, SirToastyToes, and TheJansenMan, with all their collaborations, because they all own the cards. But by the way, I will make in the Discord as well and then just the save files ready for you guys if and when you guys want to do these hunts, so as to not spend all that money. So thank you again. This was actually crazy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.